So it'll do that like weird black screen and go out when it's turns off. Cool. We can see who pops up here if you want to tell me who does too.
Where do I type?
Down here it'll be a little area.
How am I going to type on this thing in the way? Do I move this?
Hey Morgan. Yeah, just as long as you set it back up. Morgan's here so far on Instagram. Let me just make sure it's mine. If it's not, it's fine. Okay. Can you tell me when it's 12? Hi guys, if you're joining here, we'll get started in about a minute or two. Just kind of gonna get started slowly but surely. I did post the workout if you guys wanted to screenshot that and either do it later or follow along. If not, I'll be doing all the exercises. We'll see if I can do them. I should be able to if I'm telling you guys to. So yeah, you might need a block, guys, for this. If you don't have one, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You can use a book. You can use a pillow if you'd like. This is just gonna add a little bit more resistance on a couple of the exercises, as well as to keep us honest where our feet placement is on the other ones. So if you have one, cool. If you don't worry about it. And then, yeah, we'll get started pretty soon, guys. Go ahead and get you just need a little bit of room, nothing more than a yoga mat or your body's length. And then, yeah, we'll get started in a few. I'm waiting for a couple people to pop on here, as the influencers say. And I'm nervous. I love teaching my Friday classes and all of my classes. So this is going to be very similar to like a core conditioning class that I would teach on a Fridays at 5 at Ultimate Kickboxing. Oh yeah, that's where I'm from. Little intro. Hello. And then yeah, guys, go ahead, grab a water bottle if you need one, and we'll get started in a couple seconds. Hey guys. Hi Denver. I'm so excited, guys. Oh, and the Spice Girls is the first one on the playlist. Hey Max. Okay guys, so for the warm-up, I like to just kind of get in the mindset. Obviously you need to warm up your body and your muscles to kind of get moving and grooving and get your blood flow going, get the oxygen flow going as well. So if you guys have your own little ritual that you want to do, the only thing I'm going to ask is that you guys maybe warm up your hip flexors a little bit as well as your core activation. Just be aware of it if anything. If you guys really aren't sure how to activate your core yet, just kind of become aware of it, even if you're just kind of sitting up with me right now. So to start, guys, let's move that block out of the way. Just kind of sit in a comfortable position. Think nice and tall, nice and long. And let's just start breathing while the Spice Girls are bringing us on. Maybe take a couple neck circles. Just get in the mindset of working out, guys. I know it's tough, especially on a gloomy day like today, but we're here. We're getting it done together. So let's just start rolling those shoulders back. They're not going to do too much today. I'm saving that for Wednesday, but let's just kind of get any kinks out of our neck that we need to. And just breathe, guys. Nice, deep, controlled breath as we're warming up. Let's take a couple inhales with our arms out to the side, reaching them up nice and tall. Remember, thinking tall out of here, so let's inhale up and reach. And exhale, guide the arms down as you're exhaling. And let's do 2 more. Inhale up and reach up nice and tall. And exhale, release it all down. Let's do 1 more, just like that. Inhale up and reach. And exhale. Nice job, guys. We're here. We're getting ready to move. Next, let's go ahead and just drop that right side ear down to the right shoulder. And then you have the option, if you guys want a little bit more of a deeper stretch, to reach out with that left hand, place it on the floor, or maybe even take it back behind you, or even just on your hips if you guys want a little bit more of a stretch. And just breathe into that left side body, guys, letting the ear anchor down towards the shoulder. And we're here just a couple more seconds, just a couple more breaths, and we're breathing. Let's take 1 more deep inhale on this side, guys, and on the exhale, go ahead and release your hands. Oh, and also Ian's responding, by the way, guys. If you're you're wondering who's responding back to you guys, it's Ian. If you guys have any questions, send them right to him, or if you just want to say hi. Anyways, so we're here, guys. On that last exhale on this side, go ahead and unravel the arms or any kind of binds. Place it back on your leg or wherever is comfortable. And then we're going to drop the chin down towards the clavicle. And then look back up towards the ceiling. Clavicle. And up. Let's go 2. And up. And last one. And up. Next time that your chin is down towards the clavicle, guys, let's take it down towards center. And just rock it side to side. Let it be heavy. Go as fast or as slow as you want to. And then when you're ready, go ahead and meet me down on the left side. So anything goes with your arms, guys. Remember, if you want to reach out towards the opposite side, maybe place it down to the bottom with those fingertips on the floor or your mat. Maybe the hands on the hips, maybe the hands back binding behind you, but whatever your arm variation is, remember to breathe into that side neck. Feel it nice and long, feel it nice and heavy too, guys. Maybe trying to press that ear into that shoulder and just breathe here. Let's do one more deep breath here, guys, and on that exhale, we're going to take that chin down towards the clavicle. And then back up. Remember to unbind those arms before getting started into this. And let's go 2, ceiling, down, last one, and down. And let's take the chin back towards center. And then rock it side to side here, guys. Anything goes. Let this feel good. And then once it's in center, guys, let's go ahead and slowly pick it up. Shake things out a little bit, maybe. And then we're going to take a nice little twist next. So if you guys want to use your block and you have it, you could put it behind that right hip. If not, don't worry about it. This is just going to remind us to keep us up nice and tall. So we're going to take that left hand, cross it over our right side body. Right hand's going to go behind that hip, just pressing us up to go nice and tall. So we're really twisting with that that left arm into that right knee to twist you. Maybe you're even looking behind you at this point. And remember to breathe, guys. We're up nice and tall, and we're breathing and twisting. We're just here for 2 more deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, guys. And on that last exhale, go ahead and take it back towards center, all the way to the other side. So we're crossing that right arm over towards that left knee, really pressing it into the twist, using that left hand to just prop us up a little bit taller, or just remind us to stay a little bit taller. And just press into it, guys. Maybe dropping that neck if you like that little warm-up that we were doing earlier, or maybe even looking behind you if you can. So remember to breathe. Think nice and long out of your spine, out of the roof of your head. And twist into that. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. And breathe into that, guys. And on that last exhale, let's go ahead and twist back towards center. Shaking things out a little bit here. Now we're going to kind of open up the hips a little bit, taking our soles of the feet together, opening up those hips. Once again, sitting up nice and tall. Hands either on the knees or the shins. We're going to take a couple cat and cows, if you guys are familiar with that movement. We're going to inhale, drop that chin forward and that upper body. Exhale, tuck it all into a ball, chin to chest. Inhale up and look up towards the sky, tucking those elbows in by the ribs. And exhale. Let's go 2 more. Inhale up and reach with that chin. Exhale, tuck that chin back in towards the chest. Last one, guys. And exhale. And then come up back towards center. Now we're going to open up those hips a little bit more by taking some twists or spins to one side. You guys can be as dramatic as you want. You're at home, so who cares what you look like. Taking it nice and deep into those hips and just kind of warming up the spine a little bit, maybe giving yourself a little bit of massage. And then next time we're in center, let's send it back towards the other side. So really kind of doing the cat-cows, but taking it to the side a little bit that we just did, letting this feel good in your back. And then let's do 1 more, bring it towards center. Shake things off, let's close those legs, and we're gonna take it back to our back to warm up our hip flexors a little bit more than we already have. So from here, guys, let's just take the knees into the chest, hands on the knees or wherever is comfortable. And we're just going to take some rocks back and forth. Nice. All right, guys, let's hold on to that right knee, extending the left leg. We're going to really take that right knee into the armpit. And while we're doing that, let's do some ankle circles just to warm up our feet a little bit. Maybe they're a little bit cold. All right, guys, now let's take that left hand across that right knee like we did earlier, but this time we're going to take the knee over towards that left side. This would be a good place to put the block if you guys want. If not, just go as far as you can, and we're going to take that right arm, open it to a T, and we're just going to hold it here for a couple breaths, just feeling that twist, feeling that stretch, and breathe it out, breathe it out. And then we're going to do a little bit of some rotations next. So what we're going to do is take that right arm that's behind us, hopefully on the floor. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to reach it over towards that knee. And then looking back with our reach, turn and reach. Let's go 3 more times. So 3, reach forward, 2, and 1. Once we finish that last rep, guys, let's take the knee back up to center and just switch. So now everything that we did on the right side, we got to do on the left side. We're going to, oh, I'm getting a cramp. Oh, we're going to take that, oh my God. Take that left knee into the chest, guys, and start warming up that hip flexor a little bit. And don't forget to warm up that ankle. Warming up those feet, really driving that knee in towards the armpit a little bit. Go one way and then the other way. And then with that right arm, take that left knee across your body over to the other side. So same thing we just did, reaching over with that left arm. And just hold it here and breathe. Enjoy this stretch, guys. Try to keep both of the shoulder blades on the floor if you can. If not, don't worry about it. Hold it here. Let's go one more deep breath. And then now, guys, we're going to reach back behind us, reaching forward, and our gaze is following our arms. So let's go 2 more. Maybe we're hearing some cracks in that back. Last one. Really reach open and close. And then let's bring that left knee and the right knee together back towards center. We're going to take our hands on our shins and just open up those hips here a little bit. Maybe you guys want to take it a little bit wider, maybe reaching for the feet, maybe extending the legs if that feels good or natural to you guys. And then from here, guys, we're going to get right into it. So the first exercise, since we're on our backs already, we won't need a block until a little bit later. So what we're going to do is roll up and hold that boat pose. Ian, may you hand me a timer, please? So guys, each exercise too is going to be about 45 to 60 seconds. I like saying 60 seconds versus a minute because it sounds a lot longer. Thank you to my beautiful assistants. So guys, however you're feeling, do that as long as you can. I know that we will get a little bit more tired later on in the class, as well as a little bit more fatigued. Take breaks when you need them. Listen to your body. And with that being said, let's hit our first exercises. So roll-ups into that boat hold. No need for the block yet. So start tucking the knees into the chest, and then roll it up. Here we go. Roll it up. Try to think about keeping your shins parallel to the ceiling, down and up. Everything I do today, guys, go at your own pace. Listen to your body. And breathe, guys. That's the most important thing you got to do today is just breathe into these exercises. Tuck it in, sit it up nice and tall. We're about 30 seconds in. Keep it going, roll, and hold. Tuck it back, tuck it up. Nice job, guys. Let's go 5, 4, just getting started. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, rest, guys. Now we're going to take some sit-ups with the block in our chest. So to activate that upper body a little bit more, we're going to use the palms, maybe not the fingertips, to squeeze that block, and we're going to glue it to our chest. We're going to take it all the way down onto the floor. Remember, block is on the chest. We're going to try not to move our feet, but we know they're going to move just a little bit. Try to anchor those heels down. And we're going to tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, each vertebra at a time, sitting up nice and tall. Really squeeze that block and try to relax your neck a little bit, okay guys? Let's go in 3, 2, and here we go, guys. Squeezing that block, sitting all the way up nice and tall, taking it down. Remember, guys, at your own pace, if I'm going too fast or too slow for you, control for this. The point of my Friday classes isn't to see how many sit-ups we can do. Think about how controlled can we move that body. You're in control of your body and all of your movements, guys. Breathe it out. Whew. Up nice and tall. Strong, strong legs. Breathe it out. Whew. Let's go 5 more all together, squeezing that block. 5, and down. Tuck it in. 4, and down. Maybe squeeze that block a little bit tighter. We got 3, last 2. Let's go 2. And last one, let's make it our best. Up nice and tall. Great job, guys. All right, next is going to be leg lifts. So good old-fashioned leg lifts. Once again, if you guys don't have the block for this, don't worry about it. If you do have a block, we're gonna try to keep it in between our feet. So not our shins, not our calves, not even our thighs. This is gonna keep the weight of the block kind of keeping our legs on a little bit, okay? So let's get going, guys. Blocks in between our feet. We're gonna start with the block with our feet straight out of our hips. And then here we go. Breathe it out. This block is really heavy. I regret using this today, but I felt like you guys couldn't see my other one. So nice and controlled, keeping those legs on, keeping those legs strong. You're reaching forward. Maybe you're gonna set your feet down for a sec to re-grab the block or even reset. If not, let's keep things going. Breathe it out, breathe it out. Whew. Keep it nice and controlled. You don't have to get those hips off the ground for this at all. Breathing here, reaching forward, and lift. Maybe having the same pace down as you are the same pace up. And remember, we are breathing here. Whew. I'm already feeling this. I'm already sweating. And up. Let's hit 5 more, guys. Reaching it forward and lifting it up. We are at 4 and up. Just 3. I'm here with you guys. 3. Woo! And 2. And last one. Make it your best one. And up. Grab onto that block, guys. Shake out those hip flexors a little bit. Next is going to be hip raises. So we're going to keep the block now in between, not in our feet anymore, in between those calves. So I'm going to show you guys the motion without the block. So we're going to try to keep our feet straight out of the hips, straight ahead. And we're going to keep our hands down, maybe even the palms down, on towards the floor to just a little bit more stability. And we're going to go up and down, up and down. Got it? All right, guys, blocks in between the calves or your shins. Ooh, right about there. And if you guys drop the block, just keep going, no worries. We'll get started in 3, 2, and go. Up and down, up and down. Whew. Think about really guiding yourself down, guys. Each vertebra at a time, rolling down onto the floor. We're breathing, we're sweating already. Keep it nice and controlled. Remember, guys, we're going at our own pace today. Whew. This one is a little bit faster maybe than those leg lifts. If you have to reset the block, go ahead and do so. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. That was hard, guys. All right, next is the pendulum. So a pendulum's gonna go back and forth. We're used to doing them on the floor, right here and reaching. Now, we're gonna do it with the block. We're gonna try to put the block on top of our feet, if we can. This is just to keep us honest so those legs are coming straight out of those hips, and just to activate those legs a little bit more. For this pendulum, guys, we're gonna reach for the opposite side of the foot or at least the shin. So at least come over here, getting the opposite shoulder blade off the floor, okay? Let's get going in 3, 2, and go. Let's go. Reach, reach, reach and breathe. Breathe and reach. Whew. Ian, you want to do the next one? Reaching up, 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 up. Keep it going, guys. Whew. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Grab that block, guys. Shake it out. I am dying. And of course, the hardest thing is neck. So we're going to keep that block on the feet. This time we're going to do one at a time. So we're going to have the top leg extended, block on top, and then leg lifting the other one. For this next set, guys, let's just do 10 on each side. So get there as you will, as controlled as you can, as safely as you can if you're using a big book. And let's get to it, guys. I like to tuck my knee in, bring the foot up, bring the block there. And then once you guys are settled in there, remember if you drop the block, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Opposite leg's going to extend down to the floor. Nice and long upper body. Let's go 10 leg lifts. Think about passing the block or that foot if you can. In 3, 2, and go. Let's go 10. Maybe tap the floor, maybe hover it. 9. And remember to breathe. 8. And extend. 7. 6. Keep this nice and controlled. 5. Halfway there at this side. We got 4. Really start to feel this, guys. 3. We just got 2. And 1. Don't even try to get the block. I thought I could do it. Nope, don't even try. Shake things off, guys. Get ready for the other side. Same thing. If you guys want to get started already, go for it. If you're with me, let's try to get that block onto that foot nice and safely. And if it falls, we will lift. So get it nice and controlled. Foot's coming out of that hip. Once you guys are settled, go ahead and extend that leg. And here we go. 10 more leg lifts. 10. And extend it down. 9. And extend. 8. Whew. Nice strong leg. 7. And we're breathing. We got 6. Whew. Just 5. Just 4. Just 3. Last 2. 2. And 1. Nice job, guys. Get that block down from there. And then next is Superman. So we're already halfway done with all the exercises, or the number of exercises, I'll say. So for Superman, this is just going to give us a little bit of a release. So we're going to be moving in the opposite direction just to kind of contrast all the other exercises that we already have done. So for this one, guys, even if you want to just take yourself up into a cobra pose or just a little bit of a back bend for this, go for it. We're going to do 10 again. But a traditional Superman is going to look like this. Lifting up those feet, lifting up those arms. Try to keep the biceps by the ears if you guys are going to do the traditional ones. If not, you guys can make a little pillow for your head and maybe just lift those legs. It's still going to give the hip flexors a little bit of a release. If you're with me, we're going to reach down and up. And if not, maybe you guys can cactus, whatever you're feeling, guys. Let's go 10 Supermans with that arm kind of circle. In 3, keep your gaze down. 2 and 1. Up and back. Down. Up and back. Down. 8. Breathe it out. 7. And down. 6. And down. 5. And down. 4. 1. Reaching it back, setting it down. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and TikTok those legs out before we get into the next series. So, I don't know if you noticed, but the first kind of couple of exercises were all leg lift focused. This next series is going to be all knee tuck focused. So kind of similar, kind of different. Let's get into it, guys. So we are going to use the block again if you can. This time we're going to do good old-fashioned sit-ups. However, we're going to try to come up. So plant the feet, tuck, bend the knees. We're going to try to use our arms just a little bit here, but try to relax the neck. We're going to come up and up. However, if we have a block and we're choosing to use it, we're going to put it in between our knees just to activate those legs a little bit more and try to keep the feet on the floor, okay? So for this, guys, let's go for time again. About 45 seconds. If you guys want to do more or less, your choice, okay? Let's get started in 3. Squeeze that block 2. And here we go. Coming up and down. Maybe reaching the arms forward and up. Sitting up nice and tall once we get there. Try to think of biceps by the ears. Up, guide it down, and lift it up. Whew. Couple more, guys, halfway there. Up, and guide it down. Whew. Breathe it out, guys. Squeeze that block a little bit tighter, because we got 5 more. Here we go. 5, 4, really feel the feet on the floor. 3, maybe press those toes down, last 2. And 1. Whoo-wee. Good job, guys. All right, next is probably one of my favorites. So we're gonna do just good old-fashioned knee tucks, but typically and traditionally, the knee tuck, you're gonna extend all the way and just pick your knees up into your chest. This time we're gonna keep it a little bit controlled. If you have a weighted block, I'm sorry, but we're gonna take the block long ways on top of our shins, like this. I like to kind of have it closer to my feet, so I can make that little hook, just to kind of keep the block in place a little bit, but anywhere along your shins is fine. And what we're gonna do is keep our legs together, and we're gonna hover them forward and just about back to that hip. If you guys can, lift them back up without moving your block, cool. If not, that's also fine, guys. Let's go for 1 minute. Think about control here in 3, 2, and here we go. Reach it forward, forward, forward. Similar to those leg lifts that we did. And back. Think about how still can that block be. Pretend like there's dinner on top of your shins, guys. Whew, breathe it out, breathe it out. Nice and controlled. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Usually in my class, you guys just do this, and I yell at you. So, shout out to you guys. Breathe it out, guys. Let's go 5 more together, nice and controlled. Doesn't matter how fast. We got 5, and up. 4, and up. If you need to keep the feet on the floor, go ahead. 3, up. Last 2, up. Last 1. Maybe let's hold it for a 5, 4, 3, 2, and tuck it in. Ooh. Great job, guys. This next one we are going to do partial knee tuck, so we're not going to extend the legs down all the way. We're just going to place the feet on the floor, tuck our knees into our elbows, and then you have an option to doing, so blocks right here, you guys can press into the palms like we did for the first set of sit-ups, or you can hold underneath it as long as the block's coming straight out of your shoulders, straight above your chest. I am cool with that. Your feet are going to be planted, tucking the knees in towards the elbows, and down. If you guys are wanting a little bit more at this point, you're crazy, but have at it. Tucking the knees in, lifting the shoulder blades up, keeping the elbows glued to the knees, okay? So let's go once again for time, guys. Block up above the chest. Let's get going in 3, 2, and go. about the same pace down as the same pace up. Try to lose the arch in your lower back on your way down. Breathe it out, breathe it out. Whew. Almost there. I'm going to invite you guys to all do the chest lifts or the shoulder blade lifts for the last 5. So here we go. Maybe adding the lift, maybe not. 5. Knee to elbows, lift. 4. 3 more. 3. Last 2 here. Last 1. Great job, guys. So, as we did the foot balance earlier with the leg lift, now we're going to do each side with a knee tuck. So I'll show you the exercise before I get that block on my feet. So, balance is going to be here. Okay, thank you. And then we're going to be here to there. And then we have the left side and then plank, and we're done, guys. So let's do this last little push together. We're going to do 10 and 10 and then plank for a minute, and we are done. Block in hand and block on the foot if you guys choose to. If not, don't worry about it. It's up there. It's ready. We're going to have fingertips behind the head. We're not going to curl forward. We're going to twist forward, okay? So here we go. 10 knee tucks in 3, 2. I'm going to leave this arm here and go. 10. Extend. 9. Extend. 8. Maybe put the foot on the floor. Maybe hover it for 7. 6. We got 5. We got 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. Nice job, guys. Other side, no need to explain it. Get there when you can. Get that block on that foot. Whew, it's getting a little wobbly. Same thing, other side in 3, 2, and here we go. 10, open, 9, open, 8. Really twist up into it, 7. How's that block feeling? We're halfway there, guys. 5, whew, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. All right, guys, plank, and we're done. If you want to use the block still, you guys have the option of maybe doing forearm plank, squeezing a hold of that block just to activate that upper body. Or maybe you guys can put the block, I'll do here, on your low back, just to keep you nice and solid. So we're all going to do 1 minute. I'm here with you guys, and we're done. Let's get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Breathe it out, guys. Whew. Maybe squeezing those legs together, trying not to move that block an inch. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Your gaze is down. Your spines are long. Maybe smile. Breathe it out, guys. Whew. Nice and still, and we're breathing. Halfway there, we can do this. Breathe it out, breathe it out. Remember, guys, your knees are always there for you if you need to take it down to there. Breathe it out, 20 more seconds, but who's counting? Really pressing the earth away. Whew! I'm dying. Squeeze those legs together, guys. We got 10, 9, breathe, 8, 7, last 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and we did it, guys. Whew. Let's all just take a nice breather, a nice stretch, or just a nice hurdle down. And that's it, guys. Feel free to cool down as you please. That was my 30-minute at-home core conditioning class here for Ultimate Kickboxing. I'm out of breath. I hope you guys are too. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot any message to Ultimate Kickboxing on any one of their social media accounts. Or you guys know where to find me because you're watching. I love you guys. I miss teaching this class. I miss just seeing you guys and seeing you sweat here with me. and maybe the occasional eye roll, but thank you guys. If you guys have any questions again, please feel free to ask, or any recommendations for me or Ian or even any of the instructors. Let us know, guys. We've got nothing else to do. Love you guys. Whew. You can stop it.